This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by the Spice and Tea Exchange of Rehoboth.
We like to get a little dramatic here on CoastLife on a Thursday. I know, us never. But we love to spill the metaphorical tea and we love to spill the literal tea, all thanks to our friends at the Spice and Tea Exchange on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. Charlie, what's the literal tea we're drinking?
So first of all, notice that this tea right here, it's very colorful.
Yes,
so I'm excited about this. It's in fact called Roy G. Biv Green Tea. And here's what it says. With vibrant ingredients representing the colors of the rainbow, Roy G. Biv, this gentle green tea is cheerful and harmonious, a blend of sweet floral tart fruit and tropical punch flavor. So let's get some of this
All right, Charlie's
poured. Will you go ahead and read the tea?
I'm gonna spill too. Here we go, some more wedding drama. Is he wrong for skipping a wedding because the invitation came late? Ooh. A man received a last-minute invitation to a friend's wedding only a few days before the event. By then, he had assumed he wasn't invited and hadn't prepared an outfit. With no time to buy or tailor a suit, he declined the invitation. Now some friends think he should have made the effort since he was invited in the end. What do you think? Was he right to turn down the invite? Should he have gone anyway? What are your thoughts?
Pretty easy right here. If you wait to the last second to invite somebody, then you can't be that upset that they didn't then go. I do find his excuse a little flimsy, though. Like, I didn't have time to get a tailored suit. What? That's you.
I mean, I guess if it's a black tie affair,
You should probably have a suit, regardless. If you don't, that's okay. You could get one, though. But that's way too late. You can't have just a couple days' notice. I need that much notice to, like, hang out with my friends on a random weekend, let alone go to a wedding. So, to me, that's on the bride and the groom there.
Yes, we're getting some mixed responses in the comments. Stacy says she's given him the benefit of the doubt, saying that USPS has had issues with delivering mail on time, so maybe that's the problem. I don't know about 3 days before a wedding invite. Typically, your save the dates go out almost a full year before your wedding. David says, sounds like a last minute invite. Sounds like he was on list 2. Someone couldn't make it, so he was invited. He shouldn't sweat it. List 2 means that they're just looking for a gift. Margaret says, no, he was on the B list, so he's not wrong for skipping out on the wedding.
I don't even think it matters whether you're on the A or the B list, whatever. It just should, if you invite somebody at the last second, you have to have the expectation that they might not come or might not be able to get out of whatever they already had planned this weekend. Again, I find his suit thing to be a little flimsy, but the rest of it, you can't just expect people to be ready to go at a moment's notice. That's why they save dates.
That is why they save dates. I mean, I think if it were me, if I could go and my only excuse was, oh, I don't have anything to wear, I would hit the mall. I would do a little shopping. I would find something to wear, because I do think, because I have been, I've been the second round of invites before, and I think ultimately I decided that seeing my friends, celebrating my friends was more important than being salty about being the second round invite.
Well, also, if it was a second round invite situation, we don't really know how close these people were. That's the other part. Like, if you're only getting the invite at the last second, then clearly it's not like your best friends.
Right.
So
and I could see where
I think that I'm less inclined to then change my whole plan if it's not somebody that I'm so close with that I was on that original list. I don't care about the slighted part of all that. I just mean it's probably not somebody who is so intertwined in my life that I have to do it.
Exactly, and that's kind of where I was. Like, this was a friend that, you know, we were friends, but we weren't the best, tightest of friends. And I think it can only get a little dicey if, like, the other people within that friend group were invited and you were the second round of friends and they were the first round of friends. So maybe that's where I could feel, you feel slighted. And maybe that kind of pettiness creeps in a little bit, and you're like, well, I don't want to go anyway. But I think, bride and groom can't expect the guest to arrive if you only got the invitation 3 days before
notice.
The wedding.
Again, like, I need that much notice to go golfing this weekend.
And I think the friends should also be accepting of that rather than putting pressure on him. But I don't think this is quite as big a deal as.
Well, we've settled that, I think.
I think so.
You guys can weigh in online. I'm going to take a sip of this.
Yes, you can. Ooh. Ooh.
A couple things there. It's got a great smell, like a really nice, flavorful smell, and it tastes great too.
And green tea can be a little bitter sometimes because this has all the flavors. It's actually more of a fruity flavor. It's a little more on the sweet tart side than just the tart. But you can get yourself some tea and some spices, of course, at the Spice and Tea Exchange on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. Grilling season, it's almost here, so you want to be prepared. And they make great gifts. They make for yourself or others, and they're just so much fun to go and shop around and interact in the store. So we'll give you a minute to plan all that while we take a quick break. But when we get back, we're headed to the Art League of Ocean City.